Winnetka, Illinois, than you do with a bunch of kids maybe in your own high school.
There you are. Winnetka, Illinois is having a moment right now for the New Trier fans. The PE guy on Instagram, private equity guy, a New Trier grad.
Oh, is that right?
He's a big guy on Instagram and TikTok right now. At PE guy. We've got the second heat here of the boys, Junior 8. Unionville, as we just said, they are your silver medalists from the Stotesbury Cup.
I watched that race last night. That was a tight one.
On our left here, we've got Christian Brothers Academy, CBA. We've got Gonzaga in lane 5. We've got Walter Johnson in 4. Unionville, your early leaders, in lane 3. NSU University School in 2. And McCallie from Tennessee in lane 1. Unionville, your second place, only behind the Prep at the Junior 8 Stotesbury Cup. And the Prep's not here.
No, didn't make the trip. We're all brokenhearted.
They're heading down to Sarasota instead.
Yeah. They've got other things, We get it.
We've got a nice race here out in front there. Walter Johnson, very much on the premises. Walter Johnson, your fourth place crew at Stotesbury Cup. They were less than a second off the bronze medal, and they were barely over a second off of Unionville. So no surprise to see some overlap there. CBA in lane 6 from New Jersey. They row on the beach, so that's a shell that actually encases those white oars. It's not just style.
No kidding.
It prevents sun damage and sand damage there. Their coach explained it to me one year. It makes them a little heavy, but boy, they look pretty cool.
Well, I tell you what, a heavier oar isn't necessarily a bad thing.
If it's weighted right, yeah.
To give you a little bit more sense of balance and things like that, particularly with the younger crews, right? Like we start our athletes sculling, and we have some oars from Wintec that they begin with, and they are decidedly heavier than the skinny Concept 2 ones. But it's good. It gives you some sense of touch, some sense of feel with what's going on out there. Because the oars set the boat, right? And it really does require a lot of touch, a lot of sensitivity. You're not setting it with sight. You're setting it with feel, which is the only way that you're getting that is by thousands of strokes.
Sure. Yeah, for anybody that's watching, if you haven't rowed before, it's not dissimilar to golf. If you're a golfer, 1, grip matters a lot, how you hold the oar, and 2, the clubs now compared to even when I learned 20 years ago, it was a heavier head or a heavier shaft. You could feel what you were doing. These clubs weigh nothing now. Yeah. And so you're just swinging at the air and hoping to make contact. And it's not dissimilar for the oars.
Well, my friends, we've got quite a race in our hands here. What looked to be a really commanding lead early on from Unionville has been just being eaten into by Walter Johnson here. Not quite level, but not far off. I'd say it's maybe a seat as we're coming into the final 250 meters here.
Yeah, my gosh, this thing is only 4 of these boats are going to go.
Yeah.
But there are 5 that are way in the mix there. NSU University has just dropped off a little bit. McCallie kind of hanging out in lane 1 here, but they didn't travel all the way from Tennessee to be left behind.
Right. A little bit on the low side, if I'm being quite frank about the matter. I feel as though they've got some room to go with the rating.
I'd be kind of, come on,
like Coxon. Hello.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go through the gears a little bit here,
man.
We've got Unionville still out in front over Walter Johnson with Gonzaga probably in third.
Hey,
I'm going to be honest, though. I think the angle's
like the
deceptive. If we pan to even, I think the McCallie boat's going to be in it more than it looks like from this angle.
Yeah, but I like what's happening with Zags right now.
Yep.
Really finding a gear. Those guys row so cleanly.
Eagles fly high.
Yeah. Getting the blades in nicely, locking on, and a response now from Walter Johnson.
Yep.
Picking it up and absorb that move from Gonzaga.
And McCallie, they've started to bring the rate up. Have they left too little too late, though? CBA trying to hang on. Teeth gnashing, heads being thrown around. It's Junior Boys 8 racing, and we love to see it.
It's gritty. Oh,
So we've got a correction here. That was a mistake on my part. This boys event here is top 3 to advance. It is top 3 to advance, not top 4 to advance. So even tighter racing than it looked.
Man. Whoa.